86, 87, they kicked me off Rikers Island. So we do not want this brother on Rikers Island because he was a menace. Because to me, you know, back then, I'm on Rikers Island. I don't got no bail. I'm facing 2 murders, kidnapping, weapon charges. Guess what happened? Now I'm a menace. Because anybody got in my way, I would try to kill them. I would stab them in their neck with an ink pen. It doesn't matter. What happened is, being in there, you breathe. They breathe what? They breathe worse of criminals. So you know what? Being in there and having a reputation, and I remember being in Brooklyn House at the time in 1986, me and Pappy Mason, we developed a good relationship.
Right.
We became, hell of a friends or whatever.
He came to my house one day, you know, he like, you know, to my mom, he said, Miss Marlene, he said, yeah, my name is MLM now. So like, my mom like, what's MLM? He said, money and murder.
Like the way we used to come out in the building, everybody strapped. We got 3, 4 guys this way, 3, 4 guys that way. We got our guns out. When we used to come out the apartment or whatever, guess what? There was no such thing as a defense for the element of surprise. We was always prepared. Bulletproof vest, Uzi, 45, 9mm, we was ready to go.
By the mid to late 80s, Brian had associated himself with probably the most ruthless and notorious cocaine crack enterprise in the city, that being Howard Pappy Mason and Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols.
NYPD rookie police officer was murdered, executioner style. And as I'm listening to that, I'm like, whoa. And when they say where it happened at 107 in Inwood, I'm like, oh man.
That badge, that was given to me by a police officer in New York called Matt Byrne, whose son was gunned down by these drug dealers up there in New York City.
While police were guarding our June last month, assassins shot to death police officer Edward Byrne.
By virtue of his position with that organization and his reputation, it was the consensus of opinion at first, after the Byrne murder, that Brian Glaze Gibbs, and only Brian Glaze Gibbs, was capable of pulling something off like this.
He definitely had some cats that was quick to pull the trigger and will pull the trigger in a heartbeat. And he had some thinkers around him also.
G was going around like, his business mainly is trying to network with individuals that was strong and recruiting all the little, niggas from the hood that, that's shooters, you know what I'm saying? And he mainly put a little nice crew together,
Glaze was probably within the top 10 people in the city, but I'm going to say that he was probably one of the top 2 or 3 in Brooklyn. Drug dealers and controlled the drug organization. Everybody knew who he was, and most people feared Glaze.
When they threw that fucking firebomb through the house, they started a war. And right now, if it wasn't for him stopping me, everybody that was responsible for it, they'd have lost somebody, more than somebody. They'd have lost a fucking whole generation that day.
I can remember that call in April 1988, and the information I was getting, how one of the guys that used to be around us was more or less betraying me. And you know what I did? When I got the phone, I told my man, the next time we see him, he's out of here. Yeah. Less than 12 hours, that nigga was dead. When I got back to New York, you know what happened, man?
What?
I sat down with my crew, and I'm saying, who am I to say who lived or who died?